So hey guys, Alex Hernandez with XP Realty, and I have here Gretchen with me, and we're talking earlier about people that go to Zillow and Trulia to get the values of their home. It's becoming a problem, and one of the fun experiences that I had last week was, I don't know if you remember the guy that I went to show a house to a client. He has an approval already for a home, and he went to Zillow and he tried to get the monthly payment. Right? Remember?
Yeah.
And he was trying to get a monthly payment for his home, and Zillow showed him a number. Well, that number, it was only the mortgage payment. That number there was not including your homeowner's insurance, your taxes, and any of that. So it was funny because you remember you even gave me the homes to show, and I went out there, I ran, and I showed him the house. It was a beautiful home, and we walked around, and he's all excited, she's all excited, and we start talking about numbers, monthly payments, and he said, well, I guess I like this house with this monthly payment. And then I said, no, it is incorrect. I said, you're not taking in consideration your taxes and insurance. So he didn't know. He said, well, Zillow, I went to Zillow and Zillow gave me a price, which I believe was like $1,800 a month.
Yeah.
And I said, that's not including your taxes and insurance. So the Zillow is giving us a little bit of challenge as realtors when we go out there with clients, because they always go to Zillow and rely on Zillow. I actually had people questioning me because what they found in Zillow, we don't have it on the MLS, and we have all the data.
Yeah.
As a realtors, we have all the data for homes. So
yeah, like sometimes the homes aren't even. It says it's selling, but it's not really on sale. It's not really for sale.
Right.
That's another one.
In the past, Gretchen, I had people call me. At one time, I actually signed up with Zillow to get leads, and they'll call me and they're asking me for a property. Like, hey, I'm calling about the 123 Main Street property, and I said, okay, let me look. What is that there, right? And what Zillow and Trulia, what they do is they sell all those leads to us, so we can actually convince or we can flip that buyer or seller, buyers, into buying something else, because some of these properties not even on the market.
Okay.
So it creates a little bit of challenge. And if this is a lead, they call me asking for a property because they already reviewed the photos and they like the home. And then imagine they called the realtor, and then I am answering that phone call and say, well, I'm sorry, that house is not even on the market. I look bad, right?
Yeah.
Or the home is not on the market. Well, why is it active? Bad.
Now, are the buyers qualified when they call those leads that are calling? Are they already pre-qualified?
No, they have to get their own qualification through a mortgage lender.
Okay.
And that's how we do it. We send it first to the lender to get them approved, right? Now, here's the other issue that I've had with Zillow and Trulia, which has become a problem. People coming to me asking me for price, the value of their home, right? And they're telling me the home is worth $500,000. When I looked in the actual data that we have of sold homes, right? I don't see the number. I don't see how he came up with that number. And then I go back, and then now they think that the seller thinks that what I'm trying to do is convince him to sell the home for lower than what Trulia or Zillow is saying.
Okay.
So we look bad. Right now, it creates that doubt. Even though I show them the data that here it is. I have all these souls here. Then they always ask you, well, how come Zillow is saying that it's 500,000? You tell me it's 420,000.
Yeah.
So it's a challenge,
Even for rentals, right?
Yeah, and the reason of that is because Trulia and Zillow, they collect all the data for real estate properties. So let's say we're here. By the way, this is our office. This is our lobby here. But if we're sitting right now in an area here where our homes are 3,000 square feet, right? Mm-hmm. And they're worth, let's say, $300,000. And across the street, we have condominiums of 3,000 square feet. Same square footage as this. Zulia and Trulia and Zillow, they don't know that. The software, they don't recognize that as a condominium, this is a house. They just look at the square feet. So you can't compare a home with a condo or a townhome. Okay. You can't. So different values. So it has become a problem. And I just laughed last week when I showed this property to this guy. He was excited. He was like, yeah, this is my home. This is my home. And he was pumped up. And when we were talking about that monthly payment, he was way off. He was way off. He was thinking that he only had to pay a principal and interest, not your taxes and insurance. And so that was a bomb. And the lady was so sad. The wife was so sad. She says, "Oh no!" I said, "Yeah." And they, again, you know, by being there, and I showed them how it works with the mortgage calculator. They still had doubts, and they say, "Well, how come Trulia and Zillow are actually showing this?" And say, "Well, because they don't know what you buy. They just put it right there, your principal and interest. They're not adding up. They don't know if you're going to buy this thing conventional, FHA. You don't know if you're going to have a premium mortgage insurance or not. You know, you don't know. They don't know your taxes."
So where can you get the most accurate data for a house? Because there's other websites out there. Like,
it's always the best thing. The best thing is to come to a realtor, right? Okay. We are professionals. We know exactly what to do, right? We know we have all the data. We go to MLS, we go to the county records, and then we can pull that data and then come up with an estimate of that house, right? Okay. But going to to any of these websites online is a waste of time, and you don't want to do that. And please, I mean, I've seen this over and over. Or if you're working with a realtor, you know, if you have buyers out there, they're looking with the real estate agent. They're going, even if the real estate agent shares their application, okay, of the MLS with them, they go with Zillow and Trulia, and then they come up with a list of homes. The realtor, if the realtor puts them in an automated email, right? Well, this realtor is not sending me enough properties. I don't like anything that he's sending me, but Trulia and Zillow, I see some of the some nice properties. So they give those properties to the agent. Hey, I found something. They turn around, give it to the agent. Agent goes to the MLS. The home is not there. The home was sold 2 months, 3 months, or it was never listed. So it's just a huge problem. And you know, I wanted to do this video and talk about this because it has become a problem, and I see it more often than ever. So the mortgage, if somebody's going to get a mortgage, please get a mortgage professional to help you with the mortgage. If you're going to list your home, please do yourself a favor and get a real estate agent, okay, to help you determine how much is your home worth. Not these online websites, because it's going to do you wrong. I actually saw one time a lady that wanted to sell her house, and when I asked her how much you think your home was worth, she was giving me a number that was way off. It was actually lower than what the home was worth. So then I came and said, no, your home actually is worth more money.
Wow.
But she didn't know. They go online and they rely on these sources. So it's just a lot of that fake stuff.
And you could even lose showings like that, right? Because
of course,
if somebody is listing a home for a higher price and Zillow saying that it's worth less than that.
Correct. It just creates too much problem.
Yeah.
And you might even do yourself wrong. But let's say you wanted to see a home that is worth $600,000 that you truly love and your family loves, right? Then you go see the property, you both like the house, and then all of a sudden one of the couple goes online and finds out that Zillow says $480,000. Automatically, that dream home that you guys love it might be gone because now you guys are gonna start doubting. Well, I don't think the home is worth the 600,000. I think it's worth the 480 that Zillow is saying. So it becomes a problem. You understand? So for people out there, they're listening to this live. You guys need to do yourself a favor and hire an agent, hire a mortgage lender, and rely on us because we know the market. We know what is going on, what is happening out there. We can give you a free evaluation for your home, and if you're buying a home, we can guide you through. We can send you to the right lender, right? So that lender can do the loan and not go into this online.
So
online
do realtors charge you for that? Well, the buyers?
Yeah, no, we don't charge anything. We don't charge any as a buyer's agent. We don't charge.
So it's free.
Selling, yeah, pretty much, yeah. So buyers go out there looking for homes, relying on Zillow and Trulia, okay. Hiring an agent, hiring a professional, that put them to work for you, okay, for free. Won't cost you anything.
So no commission, no fees, nothing.
No commissions or no fees. Okay. Now, of course, if you're going to sell your home, yes, there's going to be a fee there, right? We, as a professional, we can walk you through this whole process. We can tell you fees, what not to do. I mean, just like walking a baby by the hand,
Yeah.
So, that's cool. So, again, people out there that don't know or they are doing their search on Zillow and Trulia, do yourself a favor, okay? Now, if you guys have any questions, you can just shoot me a text. You can just make a comment. I'll be back with you guys and answer any questions you might have. And again, going back, I wanted to do this video and talk about this because it has become a problem.
Yeah.
Right? I actually lived it again last weekend, and it was nuts. Okay. If you guys like this episode, please just hit that little heart, that like or that wow face, right? and share with others because what I'm doing right now is I am sharing good information with buyers and sellers. I am bringing good information, valuable information, and the Zillow and Trulia and these other sites online, to me has become a problem, and I wanted to kind of stop it. I don't want that to go any further. I know the millennials, you guys go online, right? You want to find everything online, which is cool. You can go for home search, right? But
and Zillow's the top on the list.
It's always, but as an agent, we pay those fees because they called us, Zillow and Trulia. They called us, hey Alex, you want to buy my leads? We generate a lot of leads, and they're fake leads, a lot of them, lots of them. Mm-hmm. You call that lead, and they even said they'll either say, well, I'm not looking for a home. I was just browsing there, and the house actually, is not what I was looking for. The other one is, I wanted to look at that house that I just saw in Trulia or Zillow, and I said, well, I'm sorry. When you said I'm sorry, it's not there. You look bad.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to do this very professional and incredible, right? Mm-hmm. So I used to do that, not no more. I don't know. I stopped it because it costs more harm than good. So, all right, guys. Wanted to end this, and I thank you everyone out there watching our live. And again, you all have any comments, please feel free to make a comment, send me a message, and just follow me. I'm doing these videos weekly. I'm also doing interviews with all my neighborhood in Dr. Phillips and Windermere to bring the community together, so for everyone to get each other as businesses and homeowners. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for your time. All right. Bye-bye. Bye, Gretchen.
Bye.
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 All right. Bye.